blended. So all the, you see, all that stuff.
Can fall out.
Yeah, and that's good fertilizer. Real good. So I've run just through this much. And pretty soon there's not much stock in there, you hope. I mean, this is an extreme case, believe me, but there's such nice fiber. No, the stuff you're going to do is going to be all straight stalks, and you're going to put a wad in there. You know, spread it out. Now watch this. This is what I do with the toe, too. Go through it. Pretty soon I'll be combing it.
It's like the back of my leg.
Maybe break it some more, big pieces, pick them out. Now, if I'm underretted, which the butts of those ones were underretted, so the fiber's still sticking, not only to the stalk, but there's non-cellulose in there, more non-cellulose, so the fiber can't let go, like this piece. It's really got a lot of stock on it, and it's pretty stuck on there. But that maybe could be crushed, but see, I'm pulling fiber and stalk together. So anyway, let's do it. Just do a little wad. This is way more. Now a big flax break, you should be able to handle something like this. But don't start big, start small. There's a nice, anybody want to play? There's a nice one. It looks exceptionally thick, but it could have just been growing, you know, without much competition.
So when you say start small, you mean like about half of that bundle, a quarter of that bundle?
Depends on, I'd start slow. Let's go, it looks like a third of this. That's what I recommend. That is a lot of fiber. If you get 50% of it, that's a lot of fiber. That's a lot of thread right there.
For my spinning skills, it's a lifetime.
So spread it out so you got more surface area. This is just hanging on. It's a big mess, but we're used to that here. Let's see. Oh, it's actually breaking. You're supposed to break the stalk, but not the fiber. I'm gonna just. Where's my rod? I'll give you a box to put stuff you don't want in, but it's still fiber. It's still got a life left. Now it's hard to believe. Now I'll show you the fiber that comes off of it when
Are you pushing
we're
the
done.
fiber forward, or are you pulling it through?
What's that?
As you're sketching it, are you
Moving it
moving it?
back and forth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just working my way down. I'm watching. See, look how crushed this looks from here down.
But you start at the end and move towards your hand rather than...
Yeah, but then you go the other way, you know, in the middle somewhere.
Okay.
And I got pictures of them doing hemp during World War II, and that stuff's 12 foot long. They got it wrapped around their arm, and then they're throwing it, making sure everything's still lined up.
Jim, does it make
That's more the comb. They have these giant combs with teeth this big for the hemp for World War II. Huh?
Does it matter if you start at the end and work towards your hand, or start at your hand and work towards your hand?
Tendency, I'd say, my intuition is
Okay, so there's
into the middle.
you didn't see
And then turn it around, go the other way. Now, my best fiber should be here. Let's try that.
The root side?
The easiest, this is the root side.
That's the root side.
See, they thin out up here.
Okay.
I mean, you can't see it as well but these are fairly fine stalks, so makes fine fiber too. Uh, 10% by weight would be perfect as far as getting the amount of fiber out. So they say 10% if everything's going right. Fiber by weight, if you weighed this, 10% of that, if you're really good and really lucky or whatever,
And the 90% is the.
you
is
get
the-
fiber, 10%. We've got I think 83 picture, or a magazine. Melody has an article, that picture of her in the cedar bark dress is in there. And it's all about natural fiber, and everybody's saying, I worked for 40 hours and I got enough to make a doily. And all I got, the toe was this big pile, and my good fiber was this, and I know what they're talking about. But that, that's Americans, trying to do it. That's where I got that 2,000 metric tons of nettle quote, is that spin-off magazine on natural fiber. I wouldn't have we're up here working. I got it set up on benches, and the stalk is falling all down on the ground. So, and next, they used to have scutching bees because evidently they spent a lot of time scutching. These are scutching knives. Didn't bring my board. I got boards for this, but you round the boards off. The board sits here and you start doing this to get the stalk out. I'm not going to run and get it now because I'm going to set it all up just to give you a preview. But a lot of time was spent scutching, and it's well worth it because every piece of stalk you get in there really gets in the way.
Mhm.